Unless an individual makes a conscious effort to seek answers to life's underlying questions, life's deeper mysteries will remain untouched. For the mind's directed focus contributes to the attainment of information beyond the limits of conventional knowledge. By exploring avenues of thought beyond the limits associated with practical decision-making, the underlying nature of the mind eventually surfaces. The extent of its influence, directing the focus of thought in a multitude of different ways. By openly acknowledging the various means by which the subconscious mind seeks expression, one gains access to an extensive network of information, otherwise hidden from the light of day. Through a gradual recognition of the dormant potential buried within, one begins to unravel a mystery of great antiquity. The architecture of the mind revealing a wealth of information hidden within the intricate maze of branching neural pathways. To what extent the exploration of this labyrinth yields treasure, depends upon the application of the knowledge attained. For the application of insight, determines whether it lives to see the light of day. The extent of influence reflected in a multitude of forms to spring from the initial experience. Through an infinite number of forms, the initial inspiration takes on a life of its own, clearing a path for other travelers to find their way amidst darkness. The comprehension of something of value discovered within the limitless depths of the subconscious. Discoveries of this nature underpin the value of exploring the mind's shadowy depths. Although it can prove difficult, the arduous journey provides one with a degree of insight. A heightened sense of awareness being one of many benefits gained from the pursuit. The arduous endeavor providing the mind with something of significant value. Should an individual pursue thought beyond the limits of worldly application, the underlying structure will eventually appear. To what extent the individual explores the depths, determines the degree one comprehends the underlying nature of truth. The arduous process unlocking avenues of thought beyond imagination. Beneath the surface of critical thought, the subconscious awaits discovery. Should one pursue it beyond the limits attributed to rational inquiry, the nature of truth comes into focus. The various distortions that warp perception, fall away like leaves from a tree. Within these moments, illusion dissolves like ice in the midday sun, revealing yet another layer to life's great mystery. To acknowledge the value derived from experience, clears a path towards substantial growth. Through continuous effort, one gains an awareness of the mind's significant influence. The way it directs the flow of thought, contributing to a broader outlook. Whatever the outlet happens to be, the mind's directed focus overcomes the obstacles in its path. Should an individual stay focused, distant goals remain within reach. Regardless of the difficulties one will encounter, a determined mindset overcomes the hardship of the endeavor. The benefit of enduring the struggle, reflected in the various forms of manifestation. Though in the absence of a will of iron, one's dreams won't live to see the light of day. As the determination required to achieve a significant goal, will not endure life's turbulent waters. Unless an individual is willing to weather the storm, one will not live to see the fruits of their labors.